And people be cool. I mean, if I'm not talking for like 6 minutes in a row, then something is up. But if I'm quiet for just 1 minute, I'm just checking the VODs, just talking to the admins, etc., to get everything going in order. So, here we are once again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, rhyme malicious. So, Naugrim here spawning is the green Zerg in the top left. We are on GSL Taldarim Altar, and I just like to say, pronounce it Taldarim Altar. I just like it much more than saying Taldarim Altar. Without the rolling R, of course. Like people in Russia used to say. And when I was a small child, when I was living in Russia, I lived there for 7 years. Um, it actually took me quite a long time to learn the rolling R for the Russian Romanian groups. Anyway, so Seiplo here spawning in the bottom right. Last game, Seiplo went for this 4-gate attack, fake expand 4-gate attack. I mean, you even can go fake expand 5-gate attack. This is pretty entertaining as well if we want to do it. But the thing about this build is it forces your Zerg player to constantly just be safe, just in case. You cannot allow the Zerg player to overcommit too much into drone production. You always needs to make sure that this is not getting cancelled. And if you're still moving around with Zerglings here, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. What do we see here? It is a Nexus first into gateway built by Seiplo. So now we do not have to worry about any fake expanding, because if he's faking this expand, pretty much a pool being built at 30 supply would still crush him. But yeah, this is the case right now. So Nexus first, followed by a gateway, and then followed by a forge. What is Naugrim doing? He went for the hatchery first. This spawning pool just finished for him. There we see the extractor is nearly finished as well. So both guys are going for the main building first, and of course if a Protoss player is going Nexus first and survives this, most likely will be in a slightly better position. So what about Naugrim? Did he actually scout this area here already? No, he did not scout, and if he would have scouted this right away, what would he be able to do? He would be able to expand once again, maybe here at the second natural expansion, or just go for an expansion somewhere else, maybe here, just in this main. Because a super fast hidden expansion at a third base after going for a natural is a pretty interesting move. I had quite some success because the probability of your opponent spotting going for a super fast third base, scout hidden base, not that likely. So now Zergling is moving over, and yeah, I can get in your base, so no problem at all. Thank you very much. So Naugrim now knows. Oh, why is he not scouting there? He knows pretty soon about this expansion, but he should know that there are actually not so many probes, and let's follow this Zergling around, and now he should spot this Nexus, and now he's spotting the Nexus, and he realized, oh, this guy actually went Nexus first, and I was not scouting soon enough. So this one single Zergling got surrounded, but not 100%, so it was able to get away. But now with the sentry out, Seiplo saying, you're still in here. And by the way, both guys are from Sweden, so maybe he said something like, I don't know. I mean, I could imagine what they said, but I won't go for a translation. Maybe we have some Swedish viewers and participants on the stream right now which can translate what they just talked about. He said, how did it get there? So thank you very much for the translation there. And about the GSL Team League thing, premium account, you can win. As soon as the tournament is over and as soon as I draw the winner, you cannot participate anymore, because then it is already too late. So what is Naugrim now doing? He's going for 2 more spine quarters once again. This time he's not going for another expansion. And what is Seiplo doing? He's going for 5 more gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is gate number 6. The Forge is chrono boosting the +1, so we might have a 2 base 6 gate MC style attack coming. And 4 spine crawlers. Oh, actually now 5 spine crawlers. And if we watch here, those spine crawlers would not have been spotted right away because the overlord's blocking it. But of course, casters and observers in general have this nice tool to rotate the camera angle a little bit more. So what is Naugrim doing? And this is what I really like. He just finished with the Hydrals there. I'm not so sure about the spires though. But Hydras, maybe some roaches, in addition to more spine crawlers and zerglings, should be just fine to hold off an attack. But if he's continuing to stay on 2 bases, it would not be too good for him, because Seiplo is going for a base number 3, expansion number 2 it is, and he's continuing to build the probes, and he's at 53 probes compared to the 46 drones already. And looks like Dreamcatcher just won the first game against Moonen, so looks like both Protoss players are up 1-0 against their Terran or Zerg opponents right now. And it's looking very good for Seiplo, because his super fast Nexus was paying off for him absolutely. And with Naugrim just being over careful here, he's just going for more spine crawlers. But just, I mean, he's got... oh no... 11 spine crawlers, and those 11 spine crawlers, 12 spine crawlers, 1,200 minerals, and 1,200 minerals, so many hatcheries, 4 hatcheries. I mean, this is, what is 1,500 divided by 50? $24 drones! But now Naugrim gets some, Mutas out. With the Mutas, he's able to take out this Scouting Stalker, and he went for a hidden expansion. So if he will be able to saturate this base pretty fast, he will not be too far behind. But now Seiplo, with this Nexus being already finished now, moving around with the Stalkers, splitting those units up, having this Twilight Council finished, he's not in too bad of a position. Meanwhile, Naugrim is just getting rid of all the Stalkers here, of course. Why not in terms of units lost? Seiplo is behind, but in terms of everything else, he is ahead now, warping in more Stalkers. Of course, 4 Stalkers are not enough, especially if they're just about to warp in. But now, with Seiplo having this Twilight Council already finished, he can chrono boost the shit out of it to go for the super fast blink research here. And he added the robotics facility as well, going for some cannons in his bases. I mean, investing 150 minerals just to be more or less safe against Mutalisks is what I want to call absolutely worth it. Meanwhile, Naugrim going for 11 more drones, now going for this hatchery here as well, and now he's realizing he might not get attacked right now. There we see more drones moving over here to this location. Does he have a Kreen in production? No, but he should build a Kreen. This Python has been taken out by Naugrim. Meanwhile, Naugrim is just adding more and more Mutas, and if he will be able to catch all those sentries, he will be able to do quite a lot of damage, taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentries. Job well done. Is he also able to take out the cannon, forcing at least a cancel on the cannon with only using 1 single Mutalist? And this is what you want to call worth it in terms of units lost, getting slightly more and more ahead. But in terms of economy, in terms of supply, Seiplo is still in the lead with 141 over 128. Even though the difference might only be 13 supply, he's still the one being ahead. And having 84 probes, Seiplo is oversaturating his bases, because he only needs 13 probes to saturate this base, 10 for the probes, 10 for the mineral patches, 3 for the assimilators. Looks like Seiplo going for 3 more gates. What about any more upgrades? Because now he started the +1. He should get another forge, double forge, especially against Zerg playing out so much. But now it is 67 drones. Naugrim being on 4 bases, he could use a couple of more drones. Is he going for more drones? No, he's just decided to go for 36 more Zerglings. So those Zerglings just popped out, rearranged the spine crawlers, good job by him. What about this base now? He's mining the gas already, starting with the +1/+1 for the Zerglings, or the melee units in general, going for the +2 for the flying units. On the other hand, the robotics bay for Seiplo finished, so he's going for some Colossi. Good job by Naugrim taking out this pylon here. He's taking out this pylon as well, even though he needs to watch out for the Stalkers. And this is what Seiplo should not do. I mean, he's just defending against Mutalisk at the moment. No need to have the Zealots here in the control group. Just let the Zealots idle anywhere on the map, but do not have them in the same control group, because they just block the other Stalkers if they want to try to get rid of one or two more Mutalisks. So, if you're following Mutas around, only use the units which can attack the Mutas. No need to have the Zealots in the mix to block your own units there. So, meanwhile, Seiplo going for the expansion here in the top right, but Naugrim, he is about to move out with a drone there, but he will pretty soon see, because do you see the slight shadow here of the hatchery? He's about to see that the Nexus is being built by Seiplo. Now he moved in with a lot, and really a lot of Zerglings, and is he able? Yes, in the last second he was able to take out this Nexus as well. So Seiplo is down to 2 mining bases. Meanwhile, where are the... Oh, here they are. Here are the Mutalisks. Naugrim doing a brilliant job at harassing at multiple locations at once. It's not all about the Terran race. Just be able to drop with the Medivacs, run by with some Zerglings, attack with some Mutalisks somewhere else. But now Seiplo, he's got enough, and he's got so many Stalkers, got the +2 attack, +1 armor, and he is moving out right now, because he knows if he's staying at home for too long, he will not be in the best position. Naugrim got a lot of Zerglings here, more Mutas coming in, but how many Colossi do we have? We have just 2 Colossi here by Seiplo. Colossi providing the range to the high ground, the Stalkers blinking up there, avoiding all those spine quarters, even though he was moving in with a lot of probes, and all those probes get taken out by the spine quarters. Meanwhile, this base is going down as well. Naugrim now knows about this base here in the top right as well. Where are the Zerglings? Where are the Mutas? Now the Mutas moving in, the Zerglings moving in as well, and he just needs to focus down the 2 Colossi to allow his own Zerglings to deal as much damage as possible. But he was attacking this Colossi a little bit too late, but he's not actually attacking the Colossus. He's just getting rid of all the Stalkers, because his Mutalisk count is quite high, but he's losing a lot of Mutas. The question will be, with the +2 attack armor upgrade, which he's having right now, do enough damage? And no, it will not, so maybe he should have just focused down the Colossi and then walked in with all the Zerglings, because yes, the 21 kills here and the 28 kills there are mostly the Zerglings, and of course Zerglings with the +1/+1 are quite an efficient unit to deal with those units. But now more and more Mutas coming in, more and more Zerglings coming in as well, and which units is he going to attack right now? Once again, it will be the Stalkers, but he might be a little too late, especially considering that those 2 Colossi got more than 70 kills altogether already. And looks like we have a GG here pretty soon, because all the spine quarters are down, all the Zerglings are down, all the Mutas are down as well, and now he's starting to lose some overload. So looks like we have our first finalist ready for today, which is the Seiplo, after taking out Naugrim 2-0 here in the semi-finals. I mean, yes, the spine quarter is doing a little bit more damage, but not enough. Interestingly enough, the Colossi do not even have the thermal lance upgrade, even though it doesn't really matter, because so many Stalkers are just a little too much for him to handle. There we see Seiplo just moving in with more and more units, a couple of Zerglings moving over here to the top right to get rid... Oh, I'm sorry, we're not sure what's going on with the scrolling, but to get rid of those forces, but 4 Zerglings are simply not enough for those 4 Zealots. Meanwhile, now we see Seiplo moving in here to the center location, and nice thermal lance attack once again with the Colossi. One Colossus at 49 kills, the other Colossus at 51 kills, so those 2 Colossi altogether have exactly 100 kills right now, and the count is growing stronger and stronger. I mean, the rank should not be an executor, it should be something bigger, and if he was not having this achievement, getting more than 50 or 40 kills, At least right now, he would get this achievement. So congrats to Seiplo, doing a good job. I mean, Naugrim was doing a perfect job at harassing here with his mutas, buying himself some time to get more bases up. But in the end, Seiplo was such in a good position to get out so many stalkers, and he basically won the game by having the +1 armor upgrade. I mean, both guys had the +2 attack upgrade, the mutas, the stalkers as well. But since Seiplo has the +1 upgrade on his stalkers, the glaive worm attack was just not doing so much damage every time it bounced from one stalker to another. So congrats to Seiplo 2-0ing Naugrim here in the semifinals and advancing to the finals. And in the other semifinals, it will be either Dreamcatcher or it will be Moonin. So another Protoss player or a Terran player who will advance to the finals here tonight.